All right, let me start this video up by saying, hey, if you've recently subscribed because of the car videos, those aren't going away. I'm just rounding out a video here on a series that I went on for a hunt for this bad boy right here. And if you know, you know. If not, then no big deal. But if you're here for the car videos, don't worry, those are still coming. Still working on those, but I just definitely wanted to close the loop on the hunt for one of my favorite Pokemon here. By no means is this a strictly only a Pokemon channel, but you know, hey, I'll make what I like, and what I like are stupid collectibles and my car. So if you like that content, subscribe down below. If you like the Pokemon content, you want to see more of it, subscribe down below. But if you like the car content, don't worry, subscribe. It's coming. You'll see more of the RS7. All right, so I broke the #1 rule of the Charizard chase. Although I did get the Charizard, I am altering the deal.
I am altering the deal. Pray I don't alter it any further.
So, let's get into it, see what I did. Last video, we ended with $480 some odd for the card. And at that exact time, that's how much the card was, the Charizard EX right here. That's how much it was. Now, since then, I'm picky. I didn't want to get anything with like that looked janky or wasn't going to grade well. So I was looking around, trying to find a card that I could see that looked nice. Didn't see one, and then before I knew it, the price was back up to $600-700 for the card. So what I did, I changed the plan. I saw this card right here, which I'm going to open up here in a second. Got the PSA return that I shipped off a month or so ago, 2 months ago. And I also got this. So let's open these up. Let me show you what I did here and what the plan is for the Charizard, and then let's take it from there. All right, so first things first, I had to re-record this because the audio in this section was just completely messed up. So here's the video of it. I'm just going to do a quick voiceover. So found this on eBay. It's a CGC 10. Looks great. I couldn't pass it up because I believe is going to cross grade into a PSA 10. So here it is. Picked it up on eBay for, after taxes and shipping, I think it was all at right around $1,200. So looking at it, you can see it's centered. So no whitening at all. And I believe if I can cross grade this into a PSA 10, it's going to be well over, $2,000. So that's a $1,000 gain right there just from the cross grade. And I think it will. I think it's going to cross grade into a 10, but if it doesn't, I have a backup plan. You'll see that here in a minute. All right, so if you're not familiar with cross grading with PSA, this is how it works. So go up here to grading, make sure that I am not a robot. Let's see, crossover right here. And it's very simple. So you could do a minimum grade. So essentially what they'll do is they will take a look at the card. They won't crack it open or anything, but they'll take a look at the card. And if I give them a minimum grade of, let's say 10, if they don't think it's a 10, then they don't crack it open, they'll send this right back to me. If they do think it's a 10, they'll crack it open and reslab it into a PSA, and we're golden. So it's actually pretty sweet. Again, here's the card. Here's a little close up with a better camera. Like I said, I believe this card right here should grade a 10 in PSA. So the plan is to cross grade this. I'm putting it like, hey, if it's not a 10, just send me it back slabbed up in the CGC, but I think we'll get the 10. So what am I going to do to make up the $800 difference that I have from the money that we already raised to buying this? Say that it doesn't. That's where this PSA submission comes in. And this box right here that just came in that we'll get to in a second. So let's check out this this PSA. All right, so this is the PSA submission that we submitted a few months ago. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I already saw these grades. Anyone that tells you that this is the first time they're seeing their PSA grades is when they unbox it, I think they're crazy. because PSA, as soon as the grades are ready, you're able to look at them right there online on the website. Either those guys have a lot of restraint, but as soon as those grades are ready, you better believe that I'm checking them out. So, yeah. If we can get this open here. So first up, we have this Meowth coming in at a 8.5. Cool card. Went over it before we sent it off. We got the, this is actually a scene from the original Pokemon Red Blue. Check out the other video. I go down and I show you where that scene takes place. Next up, we have this Mega Sharpedo. Let's see what we got here. It's a 10. Oh, oops. It's a 10. Awesome card, but yep, gonna sell this. I think this one's coming in at around, I want to say it's like a $150 at a 10, so that's pretty cool. All right, so let's get with this Rotom here. This one comes back at a 10. This card looks really sweet, really cool. Really thought about taking it or keeping it in my personal collection, but I think we're gonna sell it. Jesse and James here. Definitely gonna keep this one. Let's see what it came back at. I'm gonna, let's see, Jesse James came back at a 10. So keeping that. I'm a 151 boy, Kanto original, so Charizard, yada, yada, yada. Anything original Pokemon, that's basically what I collect. So this Charizard, this Mega Charizard, also keeping this one for personal collection. I came back at a 9. All right. For those other two cards over here, I sent these off too in a different submission. Don't know where they went. Where'd they go? All right, right here. Found them. All right, so these came back in a different submission, but getting rid of these as well. These were in the video prior to. This Don came back at a 9, and this Charmander from Obsidian Flames Elite Trainer Box promo came back at a 9. So totaling these up. All right, so that takes us to about 405. Let's just call it 400. So we are halfway there. Luckily, I got a couple things that we just got in and one more thing back there that we can sell. So let's check this out. Let's check out how we're going to make up that difference, the break even if this thing doesn't cross grade at a PSA 10. So let's open up this bad boy, see what comes in. Honestly, I didn't even double check to make sure that this is what I think it is. I really hope it is. Otherwise, that'll be funny. Watch it be like deodorant or something that just came in. Whew. It wasn't. Bam. Came in after all the delays, finally here. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to keep one of these and sell the other. Just came in today, so that's awesome. But let's take a look at TCG Player and see what they are trading at. TCG. Oh, they're at 333. What? They're still listed as pre-sale, which is crazy. Like I said, mine just came in today. So I'm assuming they're being shipped. But like I said, I have one for sale here. Looks like they're going for 333. I imagine they're probably going to drop down as soon as this pre-sale or as soon as like more people have access to them. But obviously the Pokemon Center, so I don't think they're going to have too many more. But the price could drop the more that more people are getting their pre-sales, or I'm sorry, their orders delivered. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this thing posted right away so I can hurry up and get it posted or sold before price comes down. So right now I'm selling for 333. I'll list that bad boy right away. And how I'm going to make up the difference? Hold on one second. Bingo. So same thing. I got 2 of these from Pokemon Center when they came out. Been holding on to this. So there we go. So even if for whatever reason, sell them both for 200, we make up the difference for this bad boy right here if it doesn't cross grade. If this bad boy cross grades into a 10, which I hope that it does. Then what that means is we are up well over $1,000. So let me know down in the comments. Do you think this is a good idea? Was this the smart play, or was it stupid? Was it a stupid gamble? I think it's pretty smart because no matter what, covering my ground here with that PSA submission that we had from a few videos ago, and getting rid of the duplicates that I have here, because obviously I'm keeping the other ones, offloading these because I don't care to hold on to them because I already have one. So yeah, let me know down in the comments what you think. We got the card. We're going to go ahead and cross grade it up, and we're keeping 2 cards from our submissions. Boom. And our Jesse James. Love this card. And that's it. Let me know. Oh, also got some booster bundles coming in from Ascendant Heroes. Maybe I'll do a giveaway with one of those when those come in. If I see some traction on these videos, I'll definitely keep making them. But I think I'm seeing a lot more traction on the card videos that I'm making, so maybe I'll pivot over there. But if you guys want to see more Pokemon content, I mean, I really don't do too much. Really just wanted this card. Now that I got my chase card up, I'm not sure how much more collecting I'm going to do unless I see like a card that I really, really like this one right here. I'm good. You know, I like my collection where it's at. So I'll probably be posting a lot more card videos here moving forward. But like I said, if you guys do want to see more content regarding stuff like this, like, subscribe, let me know down in the comments. I'll talk to you guys soon. Hey, so almost forgot. If you guys are interested in purchasing any of these cards or the ETBs, I am going to have them on my eBay page. So if you're interested in, let's get this focus. Boom, this bad boy, this bad girl, this little pretty kitty, this scary shark, or this cute little shocking guy right here. You can find it on my eBay page, which is just Retro Experience. I'll post the link down in the comments, and I'll also show it right here on screen. So if you guys are interested, check out my eBay page. They're going to be there within the next, I don't know, 20 or so minutes. So see you guys soon.